This video will help if you're struggling with the first task, producing the simple iPhone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new drawing and I'm going to call it iPhone and I'm going to say simple. I'm going to click create. I'm going to wait for the screen to appear. I'm going to zoom down and find the UCS icon. I'm going to zoom in a bit until I get it nicely in view where the green and the red line intersects. The first line is 68 millimeters long. So I'm going to go to draw, line, and we want to start from the 0, 0, the UCS. Remember, don't try and guess it, type it in. So I'm going to type 0, 0, so that's X and Y coordinates we're typing there. I'm going to click enter. Then I'm going to draw a line across, and I'm going to draw this line 68 millimeters. So I'm going to tap the little keyboard icon till it pops up, 68. Then I'm going to go tab, 0, because I want a straight line. Okay. I can now scroll up the page, so I'm going to put my arrow pointing up. Now this needs to be 138, so I'm going to click the little keyboard icon, type 138. Tab. We're going up the page now, so it's 90 degrees. Click OK. Now we want to go back on ourselves across this way, which is going to be 180 degrees, and this needs to be 68. So tap the little icon again, 68. Tab, 180, correct, enter. The last one, we can use the snap function and snap down to the line. Just get the little zoomed in green square to say we're on the end of the line. Click enter. At this point, we can click escape. Remember, don't press close. Now we've got our first square. I'm going to zoom in so it fills the screen, or more or less fills the screen. And the next thing we need to do now is put our screen on. So I'm going to do draw, line, and I'm going to roughly put it where I want. Now, we can't guess this, so we've got to look at the drawing, and the drawing says that the screen starts 4 millimeters across and 17 millimeters up. So I'm going to type 4, 17 for our X and Y coordinates, and we're going to click enter. Now we can go whichever way we want. We'll go the same way as we did last time, so we're going to go across. And if we again look on our drawing, we can see that the screen is 60 wide, 60, enter. I'm going to go up. We know our screen is 104 tall, so I'm going to go 104. Just quickly checking that I've got 90 degrees I have. Then I can go across. Again, the screen is 60 millimeters wide, so I'm going to do 60, enter. Then we can cheat with the last one and do a snap down to where we started. Tap, escape, and there we have our two rectangles. One for the body of the phone, one for the outline of the screen. So the next thing is the fingerprint button. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to go to the draw command. I'm going to click circle. Again, we can't guess, but we can look at our drawing and we can see that the circle or the button is in the middle, which is 34 millimeters across. So we're going to go 34 millimeters across. Looking at the drawing, it is 8 millimeters up. So I'm going to click on 8, click on enter. Now then, we've got the circle and we can see we can zoom it in. Again, never try and guess sizes in AutoCAD. I'm going to type them in. So it says a radius of 5. So looking at the toolbar, the circle is in radius mode. It's saying specify a radius. So I can simply click the keyboard, click on 5, click on enter, and there we have our fingerprint sensor added in the perfect position. Let's now scroll to the top and do exactly the same again, but this time for I think it's the little camera hole. So I'm going to do draw, circle, put it roughly where I want it. Then we're looking at 34 across from the drawing. Now this time it's a little bit more complicated. It's 5mm down from the top. So we know the whole thing is 138. So 138 minus 5 is going to give me 133. Enter. Now then, the camera diameter is 2. Or 2. So I'm going to type 2. Click it. So the diameter is 4, so the radius is 2. I'm going to click enter, and there we have it. If I zoom out, fill the whole thing. Just note in the top right hand corner there's a zoom all icon, which you can zoom it out, but I prefer to do it by simply touching the screen. And then we have our first step of our very simple phone design.